it's Carrie Engel here today with Creative Scrapbooker Magazine and another Technique Taster. Today I want to share with you a layout that I made using Simple Stories Romance Collection. It's a really fun collection, comes with all sorts of bits and pieces, die cuts that are already cut out, all kinds of fun stickers and all shapes and sizes, papers that have these really big images on them, and sometimes we get intimidated by these sorts of papers and go, I don't want to cover anything up, how do I use these large images in a layout? So I thought I'd show you how I go about it. What I like to do with papers like this is get out my X-Acto knife. And a thing that's really popular right now on Instagram is that whole flat lay sort of photography, and that's what these papers remind me of. And so when I'm creating with these kinds of papers, what I want to do is create some depth and dimension. So on this layout, what I did was I went ahead and I used my X-Acto knife to cut out some of my hearts, and then I'm going to build my layout right on top of this and all the way around. Here where I've taken my my words that I cut out of the paper, so the my and the to, and now what I'm going to do is simply, sort of tuck it under, right? So we're going to want to tuck it in. We're creating a lot of depth and texture, and you can see in here, we're going under the hearts, making our layout sort of part of the paper. And then I've layered on top of this the stickers that were part of the collection. So the heart, just layered it on top. I've taken some of those fun little packages from this section here, the bits and pieces, and I've layered my hearts. I've layered in some of the stickers and then some of the chipboard right on top. So you can see, sort of brings my page, makes it part of the big paper behind. The next thing I did was I took another one of the photos. So this was the photo they used to recreate their wedding from 50 years ago, and so I've just layered it on top of some cardstock or some of the paper from the collection. I tied it into the one that the title was, and I've just put some of the word sentiments on top there as well. I've used the Scrapbook Adhesives 3L, so I've used some of their little foam dots to create some dimension in here. And so we've got raising that up a bit. And then, you're just going to take the photos that you have and lay them down on the layout. Do some layering. To coordinate with this collection, I found the color box, this Vineyard set coordinated really well, in particular this color. So I used this color to edge all of my letters with, just to give them a little bit more dimension, and then they really stand off the page. So then, I created the title. Once again, with a collection like this, it's really fun to be able to just layer and stack all of the fun different elements that come with it. I, add some dimension to things by putting some of those foam dots on there. It comes together really quickly. It's all coordinated. You get that really fun flat lay sort of approach with the big image paper as well. And I think you get a really fun, beautiful keepsake image for you or to give away.